Hello, my name is Etheria and welcome back to my videos. I'm going to start off this video with a summoning session because the next unit will be part of this faction and it will cost a lot, so I don't think I will be summoning on this character. And as you can see, I have 85 pulls here, so I'm going to go ahead into the permanent banner and see if I can get anything to improve my account. I'm not expecting anything major, but if it's something helpful like a Veronica, something to help me clear down so that I can get some modules to improve, that will be the best. If it's Veronica, then she can work in Tarot and in Aurora, so that would be optimal, and I will make progress even without a healer. But if a healer was to come here, that would also be amazing. So that is kind of what we're hoping for today, and let's get into it. I am of course going to use out these singles and we will know if we're in luck if we get an Andrew, because if it's a blue Andrew, oh no, it's not, it's a Sybil. But if we do get a blue Andrew, we know that we are going to get lucky as he is my defender. That's just me being what is that word? Superstitious. And here he is, the blue colored Andrew. And I'm now expecting something will come a little bit early. That is great, because I really do not want to go all the way to 80, so let's go. First 10 pull, we get an SR. I am still missing a lot of SRs from this account, so I'm going to go ahead and see who we get here. Yes, she's just like, please build me. I am very, very good for the content that you need. Sadly for her though, I do have a Heinrich, so I'm not going to be using her, but that would have been a great option. And here's Andrew. I like it. I like how many Andrews I get. I get a lot of Andrews per run. And okay, now number 2. Oh wow, we really did get the Andrew luck here. And let's go ahead and hope for something new. Something light and dark would be nice, but something new. Hello, fungus. Does this mean I'm getting Sanya? Am I getting a Sanya from this now that I've got you, fungus? Because I have so many copies of fungus at this point, but no Sanya. We will see what I get here. Oh wow, a copy of Heinrich. Oh my gosh, that is amazing in itself. It is a dupe, obviously, but that's amazing because I use him, obviously, and I think that is either 5 or 10% to everything, which is great for the survivability. It could have been worse. I could have gotten something I don't use or I can't use right now. So even though it's a dupe, it's very, very useful. Yes, my heart feels okay. It's a light dark dupe. You can't be sad about a light dark dupe because you have to buy those from the shop, and he came in just 20. I am happy with this. This is an improvement to my team overall. Yeah, I'm sure it's either 5 or 10% to all of his stats. Well, his main 1 HP attack. So yes, I'm very, very happy with this. And this also means that I have that little survivability that I'm lacking with the lower grade modules here, so I can go ahead from here and show you some content. So in my box here, you'll see there's the thing, and here's my Heinrich. I'm going to go ahead, put this in straight away, and yes, it's 5% to attack, defense, and HP. That is very good. And the next one will increase his crit rate. I hope that I can get that in there because of the way I'm building him. I know a lot of people have switched over to building him on a Swift, as I've seen, but if I can get the speed on the attack, there's no reason for that. I want him to actually do some damage. He is a damage dealer with the added bonus, so I'm going to put just the one accuracy on there and keep everything else as a damage dealer, and hopefully bring him up with speed just above my detain, and that's all he needs to be. He just needs to go before detain, like I'm showing you here. He got the accuracy, crit, and just if he goes in front of the thing, that's all I need. I just need him to be faster than the thing to put on those debuffs, and when I get the thing onto momentum, they will be perfect. They will be a perfect team, especially for Aurora. He will go in, he will take off the immunity, he'll put on his debuffs, and then the thing will just, slice through the enemies. That will be really, and through the bosses, that will be really amazing. I cannot do this right now, but I will show you. I just need to up his White Fang as well. I need to get them onto the correct modules. Here is the module on, on Remoka. The Remoka is the one I'm going to be working on. I need to get this up because I'm going to need her to clear content. So this is what I'm going to be working on a little bit later, but first I want to make sure that I have enough damage from my tarot, so I'm going to keep going down that a little bit more. When I'm finished with that, I will go farm the rest of this, and then I will get on to Doki. So before we go any further, we will confirm that today is the 5th day playing. This is day number 5, and I will show you now where I am with all of this content, but I want to make sure that we are clear about how many days I've been playing at every single point. So let's go back here, and as you can see, it's doing Hell 1 of Doki here, and I'm failing a little. I know I can manual it, but I'm going to be testing something to see if my auto is working, but sometimes I do fail. But if it's over a certain amount of failure, then I will check. And here we go. We are using the Swift here. I wish I had improvements. This is a flat HP. There's nothing I can do. I'm not getting the drops. I have ran it a few dozen times, yes, but I'm not getting any HP on this or accuracy, so I'm just making do what I have. Defense would be okay. Ooh, that's nice. So a little bit of speed here. I think I can swap that over. It's still an improvement. No, it didn't roll into speed here either. So, well, I suppose the defense is better than a flat HP because it's a bonus. So, I'll put that on someone else. Yeah, we take every little improvement we can get around here. So, here is Lily. And I'm just going through, I'm looking to see if there's anything I can use to improve the speed. Yes, so she gets the flat HP now, even though it's not as good because it's higher speed. And she is already faster at the 103 than the majority of my units on my main account, and that is not because I didn't farm. I farm a lot. Oh, I put a 3. Well, that will come off temporarily. I still have to build her. I forgot about the fact that the boss does not take the debuff that I want, so I am going to build her a little bit later. I'm going to go ahead and give this 3 accuracy over here to Kloss to make things a little bit easier for myself. And it does have speed, so that is an improvement. So I'm going to go ahead and I will level these a little bit later. I have to really think about these coins because even so, I am only raising these characters, and as much as I farm, I am still low on coins because I went straight into these more difficult modes, and the modules are a little bit more expensive on this side for the red and the purple, as we all know, the outstanding and the mythic. Sorry, I'm trying to get terminology correct as I go through. There's so many games, so many names, so many colors, so many types. But as you can see, I do not have strive where I need it, so I also need to farm for some strive, which is okay. We are going to head over to Aurora right now, and I will show you how I can cheese my way down here now that I have a Lily and a Heinrich. So let's go ahead and do that. Ah, so this was a new module. That makes sense. I was wondering why I hadn't used that module, but I literally had just gotten it. So again, I will show you the speed here and my Heinrich, and of course I will have to take the gear off of you. So let me just check here. Yeah, okay. And here is my Val, of course. She's looking great. And my beautiful lady here, Klaus, because I need her even though this is a fire dungeon. So I'm going to, no, I will end this after that so I can go ahead and save. Oh, good timing. Let's see. Maybe, but no. Okay. I am going to put the gear from Rimoka onto my thing. They're sharing a set, just slightly different for now because yeah, they can. I'm not doing the same dungeons at the same time, so it's okay. I alternate them, so it's okay. I mostly do the Doki when I'm offline, so it doesn't interfere with me doing more active things when I'm online. So I'm just manually doing this. Obviously, I'm gonna have to skip over Kloss's turn, but she's very fast. She'll come back. Now I'm going to use the buff, but I'm going to use it on Heinrich, obviously. And then, oh, that wasn't perfect. But here we go. And this should just work out. This should work out perfectly. Next time around, I will, yes. Oh no, she doesn't land it. That is that is very sad. That is very sad. You have enough accuracy to do this. I don't understand what I'm missing here. She probably just didn't proc either the slow or the defense break, and they're both at what, 80% chance. Even if I had 100% chance, I do not have 199 accuracy, so there would still be a chance for it to miss. So I will just take it. This should be a win because even though I cannot do a lot of damage, I can still maneuver with the Val cheese here, so that's very good. And of course I got a perfect drop here. If only it was a better color, but we can't do much better down here. So next one I will show you how far I can go down just based on the speed, because they need to be a certain amount of speed to be able to do this. If they are too slow, they will die anyway. But here I go again. I'm going to manually do this. So I'm going to skip over Kloss's turn, and then I am going to use the buff on Heinrich, and then the thing is going to go anyway because he's so much faster than Heinrich, and then everything will just be on auto now. They can just go ahead and do this. That's the only difference. I need to keep close very quick because I need her to come back around and do this. And it's perfectly fine because I also need the pushback to be on that third turn after she does this before she can put the defense back, the block back up. So everything works out fine here, and as you can see, it should just be GG by the time the thing comes back here. Oh, it's not up yet. Okay, but one more turn won't make a difference because everybody is going to speed up here. The boss still has a slow, so there's no way they're going to make it back around before before the boss dies. So here we go. Oh, and Heinrich does it by himself. It's okay. And this is why it is more important to have a bit of crit rate on him than to have him just on Swift or something early now. Because I'm sure when you can use momentum, it will be a lot easier. But right now, he needs to be able to carry his own amount of damage. And now we go again, down one more, and as you can see, I can do to Nightmare 3. I am pretty sure. I know that Hell 1 is off limits to me because I am not fast enough. I'm not fast enough for that, and so I am going to stay here. I am also not fast enough for that on my main account. So as again, we skip over Klaus's turn here. We use the buff on Heinrich to bring him up. We use just the first skill this time because we're going to use the AoE on Heinrich, and yes, this is all going to set up for the big attack on the thing. So now we only have to hope that Klaus lands her debuffs. Ah, perfect. And this should be fine. This is a win. We can go ahead and pop that on auto, and oh, that's a little bit less damage there than I wanted. But I forgot that this boss is like a little bit more tanky. It's okay. I keep expecting momentum damage with my eyes, but I have to realize this is not momentum damage. This is just pure attack damage, so it's a lot less. But yeah, I don't see there being a problem here, so let them just finish out. And here we go, the big damage. I put that on manual just in case, but yes, there you go. And that just shows that I can farm down here. And that's good, that's HP. I can farm down here if I farm it more or less semi-manually, and Klaus does not miss her slow and break, then it will work perfectly. Of course, I don't think Heinrich will miss. He has very good accuracy, but the chance to proc is always what is the downfall. I do need this. I really need this, but I cannot clear it right now. So there's nothing I can do. I'm going to go here and check what I get. I was hoping it would be something different, but it's okay. That is bulwark. It's on defense. We will see. We will see what I can use that on. I do have somebody in my box that would go on. We'll see. And yeah, it's a shame that this is not momentum down here, but we take what we can get. We are making very good progress. I shouldn't really complain, apart from those drops that I purchased, which were very bad. But the next one will be defense bonus, which is great. Attack bonus, which is great for someone. And HP bonus. I will check who I can use that attack on. Maybe on my Remoka. So, yes, this is about where we are. I can manual it down here, but I will not be. I cannot try this. I am just too slow and too fragile. I really will need to wait for Ling to come to my account to be able to do this. I will be getting prepared for her, but that just depends on whether or not I get the drops, because I do need this universal currency. I do need it to buy the rest of the momentum that I will need. So I am farming Doki here, all the way back up here, because that is easier. And even though I will sometimes get the purple pieces, as long as I am able to get pieces that roll speed, everything should work out. And that is all for this update. On the next update, I will hopefully have Ling online, and then I'll be able to get some momentum. This team has already surpassed my main account even on the rally, so I already know this is going to be amazing. It's an amazing account compared to my normal account, in which I am just not getting any drops. Like I said, if I happen to pull a Messiah, this will then become not a free-to-play account. I will take this account and I will be using this as my main account. So we will be summoning again next time. So until then, enjoy playing Etheria Restart.